Next game, Tulane at Ole Miss here. And Tulane's been pretty daggone good team. Last week was impressive blowout win at Duke, just like we called. Ole Miss been very, very good. 3-0, 2-1 against the spread. Ole Miss is favored by 11.5, total of 61.5. What do you like here? Don't forget about that free $60 account for new customers, docsports.com/ICCT. Also, don't forget we cover every game here. Indian Cowboy and myself cover every college football and every NFL game. Click the link in the description to either College Football Saturday, the entire slate of games in a video format, or the NFL entire slate of games. Make sure you check that out. And good luck this weekend.
I think this surprised people that Ole Miss is not a bigger favorite against Tulane, maybe a little bit. Tulane is coached by John Summerall, right? In his second year, he's got offensive. He used to be a co-defensive coordinator, right? He used to be a linebackers coach, so he's actually a pretty good defensive coach. Lane Kiffin, of course, he's done great. Ole Miss returns just 4 starters, by the way. So I think that'll affect them a little bit too. Keep in mind that Tulane, that win against Northwestern now looks pretty impressive. And that line was dropping because a lot of homers were like, oh, Northwestern is going to be so good and blah, blah, blah. And that line kept dropping. And, of course, Tulane took it to them 23-3. They beat South Alabama 33-31 because they were looking ahead. They didn't cover the 13-point line because they were looking ahead Duke, and they beat them 34-27. Let me tell you something. Tulane is a good defensive team, okay? This is a defensive-minded coach. This is the same coach that, though they lost to Florida, they held an Army. Last year, they held Navy, Temple, and Charlotte to 3, 6, and 0 points at the end of October and early November. All right. So now who is the kryptonite for Ole Miss? A defensive-minded coach. Not that they're going to be a kryptonite, but Ole Miss did beat Arkansas. They beat Kentucky. They beat Georgia State 63-7. I want you to know something. The totals in those games are 60 and et cetera, right? This one's also at 61.5. I think the difference in this game is Tulane's defensive toughness. I sort of wanted to take the under just because I think Tulane's but what if Tulane is an active dog? You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that what if Tulane gets up early and then Ole Miss has to come back and open it up? I think the safer side here is, the funny thing is Ole Miss is not going to be looking ahead on this team at all. They're going to be focused. They know what they did to Duke, so they're going to be focused. But, Ole Miss also has LSU on deck too. Tulane, has, Tulsa on deck, so it's not like they're going to be looking ahead too much. I'm going to take Tulane plus the 11.5, and you probably wait till game time to even get plus 12. Because I think people are going to be like, oh, Ole Miss, 2 touchdowns, of course. But I think that's wrong. So give me Tulane. Isn't it funny? Tulane playing lane. Haha. I'm here all week, folks.